Oh, we're just starting right off with this, huh? Zack too, right from the start. Wow, sorry to all the people who only played Remake and not Crisis Core, I guess. I don't think I knew this was a gacha game. I am now slightly more worried about this game than I previously was. God damn, they even have commercials for the gacha in the game. This is not a good sign. Man, I never paid any attention to the first soldier, because it looked like a cash grab piece of garbage, but I gotta say, this soundtrack is pretty good. So at least something nice came out of that shit show. Hey, it's that dog. They're really struggling to find ways to stretch this chapter out. Fight Balors because you're in the forest. Fight Balors because you need to get wood. Fight Balors because the dog likes their meat. Now we gotta turn around and go back to where we came from. What are the odds that it's just so we can fight more Balors? Wow, what a shock. It was to fight more Balors. I agree, Glenn. Man, I thought that Rosen was just a nice kid, and out of nowhere he drops, "Yeah, I'd murder all of you if I could." At least he's honest. Half of the cutscenes in this campaign are story happening, and then a Balor walks into frame. They can't keep getting away with this. Ever Crisis, please get on with it. White smoke coming from the other island. Either Rosen is still alive or they just announced a new pope. Does Sephiroth just carry around feathers so that people know he's about to show up? Like his version of a calling card? Or the John Woo doves? Showing young Sephiroth in action is actually super smart, because in the original, everyone talks about how cool Sephiroth has always been, and now you get to see that, yeah, next to badasses like Glenn, Matt, and Lucia, he fully outclasses them. They're not playing in the same league, they're not even playing in the same sport. Also, the song playing is One Winged Angel in a major key to sound heroic, and that rules super hard. Let me guess. It's gonna be Balor's. No? God, Ever Crisis, it's like I don't even know you anymore. Oh. Well, no wonder we didn't see Sephiroth being cool as a soldier, a bunch of it never happened. He's like the Chris Kyle of the Shinra army. Oh no. Hojo, you scumbag. He didn't just lie. He told Sephiroth that Lucretia was Genova. How is the series still finding ways of making Hojo worse? It's honestly impressive. Hey, the Redorans need to have a super weapon as the boss in Sephiroth's chapter. What should we make it? I don't know, does a tank made of rocks make sense? Okay, I know that I complained about this campaign being story progression and then a Balor walks into frame, but I'm okay with it now. I'll allow it this once. After years of saying that maybe Sephiroth just needed a hug, Ever Crisis confirms to me that no, he got a hug and he still turned out evil. You can't fix them all, I guess. Don't turn around, Zack. There are Kingdom Hearts characters behind you. Hey, his idol animation is the squats from the gym before you go meet Corneo. That's really cute, I like that. I keep forgetting that I set Zack's in-battle skin as his beach outfit, so every time a battle starts I get jump scared by a pasty half-naked twunk and his giant sword. Oh shit, this game has Yuffie in it? Actually, this is a weird experience because I've never played Crisis Core. I just tangentially know most of the story beats. So I'm experiencing this story in a highly condensed format and just kind of nodding along going, yeah, sure, I guess that happens. I guess Zack meets Yuffie and Wutai. Who am I to question it? Did she just Naruto ninja run away? Had I known that I'd run into Ifrit, I probably would have put on some clothes. This seems like a terrible outfit to fight a fire demon with. No, watch out, Aerith. He's gonna step on your flower. No! Man, the gameplay of Final Fantasy VII is so fun. What if the game just played itself? Wouldn't that be even more fun? Jesse, please, I just walked in. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for all these boss fights. Not just because I'm overleveled, but because they have to compete with the scale and dramatic flair that the remake already brought to them. And that's a losing battle. It's pretty funny that they don't want the levels to get boring, so they just have enemies walk in from off screen whenever they think the scene needs to end. What a nice moment between Cloud and Aerith. Send in the filler content. Never mind your dead boyfriend, Aerith. There's a biddy on the back of that wagon. I'm starting to worry that I won't be fighting Hell House, which would make this the worst version of Final Fantasy VII. Neither of those are Hell House. This is officially the worst version of Final Fantasy VII. Wow, that Corneo portrait really is something. Don't know that I'd portray him like that, but it's also not incorrect. It really captures essence of pervert. I love that in the original Final Fantasy VII, with the Popeye models, Reeve was just a businessman with a beard, and in the remake they were like, listen, this man will be piloting a Scottish robot cat that tells the future for most of the game. He needs to be crazy hot whenever we actually see him. Now he just fell a couple dozen stories, but he might still be okay. The fat may have cushioned it. Part of me is really sad that they didn't make me go up all those stairs in this version. The other part is incredibly relieved. Damn, Red went far considering he had no momentum. He got that fighting game momentum. No head start needed. Hey man, if you're gonna name your dog after a John Carpenter film, can you name him after a good one? Maybe name him something like Big Trouble in Little China. That's a good dog name. Alright, motorcycle chase. Let's go, baby. They just skip it? This is bullshit. I feel like I should address that the actual experience of playing this game is 95% doing random quests to upgrade weapons, or get XP, or whatever random resources you need to be strong enough to continue in the story. I guess you could just drop money on the gacha and get strong that way, but I've never given into my carnal gacha urges, and Ever Crisis won't be the game that breaks me. Also, the story is coming out in chunks, so once you're caught up, the only thing to do is these grinding missions, really. So my plan with this game is just to do videos on the story chunks as they come out, and then I'll just put them all into a little compilation video once every part of that story is released.